Spain's most important white grape is Verdejo. And while popular across the country, Verdejo is native to the region of Rueda in Castilla y León. Today, we travel to Rueda to explore these aromatic, elegant wines with lively acidity that drink well on their own, but pair best with foods ranging from oysters to pad thai. Enjoy the video, give it a like and a comment, and then subscribe to our channel for more. Verdejo can best be described as a cross between Sauvignon Blanc and Pinot Grigio. It has vibrancy, a little edginess, great acidity, and it loves food. While Verdejo grows across Spain, in Rueda, it is the signature grape grown in the region.
Located in Castilla y León, next to Ribera del Duero, Rueda sits at half a mile above sea level, where the climate is extreme and cruel with cold winters, late springs, and blistering summers. It may be harsh for humans, but Verdejo thrives under these conditions and gives concentrated flavor to the grapes. Lots of sunshine, low rainfall, and winds keep the vineyards dry, allowing for a practically organic viticulture. Roots are forced to dig deep through the sandy, stony soil for water and nutrients, giving the wines a slight minerality. Huge temperature swings between day and night help maintain the balance between sugar and acidity in the Verdejo grape.
In 1980, Rueda became the first appellation in Castilla y León to receive the designation of origin, or DO, and the first for white wine in Spain. To be Rueda Verdejo, wines must contain at least 85% Verdejo. There are 1,500 growers and 69 wineries in the region, with 28,800 out of 32,500 acres planted to Verdejo. That means that there is less land for people to live on than there are grapes planted. But as Cindy said, it's not the most hospitable place to humans, but very hospitable to the grape.
And now there are two new Rueda wine designations, Vino de Pueblo and Gran Vino de Rueda. The first allows a village name to appear on the label if at least 85% of the grapes come from that village. The Gran Vino de Rueda specifies that the wines must be coming from vineyards that are at least 30 years old.
So our first wine today is Bodegas Vidal Soblechero 2020 Vina Clavidor Verdejo Rueda. It's a long name for a wine that is $13.99, but this 100 acres of head-trained vines of Vidal Soblechero were under the care of Claudio until his children Vidal and Alicia decided to start making wine in the 1990s. Their focus has always been to do quality over quantity. So, as we start out, this is a classic Verdejo. It's got melon, tropical notes, sort of like a medium ripe pineapple. Zesty citrus flavors. It's a little fleshy. It's got some weight on the mid palate. And this lovely minerality that's lingering and lingering, quite tasty.
Well, I'm drinking the Honoro Vera 2020 White Blend Rueda, $7.99. Can you believe that? Honoro Vera is one of the wineries under the Yield family estate. And with wineries in 11 different DOs, Honoro Vera is in Rueda. So this is a wine that's a blend of Verdejo and Sauvignon Blanc. And oh my gosh, aromas of white flowers, fresh fruit, exotic tropical notes. Really a lot of spice, of fresh fruit. I mean, it's mouth-watering. Lemon curd. I love this. Rich and textural. The lemon curd is creamy. This is beautifully focused and balanced with actually a lush mint mix of apple and pear too. This is amazing. This is $7.99. It's great.
Next is the Angel Rodríguez 2017 Verdejo Rueda Martínsancho. This is a an $18 bottle of wine. This is a family winery that dates back to the 18th century that's today run by Angel Rodríguez, who manages more than 170 acres of vineyards. Many of these are old vines that predate phylloxera. Ooh, there's a lovely flintiness that comes right off the glass. Some stone fruit. Ooh, this is a lot more, this is very crisp. It's got this lovely kind of acidic texture that kind of dances on the palate. It's got a little bit of weight, a little kind of tension, I'd say, on the palate. Mm-hmm. Quite tasty. I like this. And even like a little salty finished on the end. Like, it's craving food. And then last but not least is the Bodegas Shaya 2017 Verdejo Rueda Habis Old Vines. This is a $29 wine. And this wine qualifies for that new category of the Gran Vino de Rueda. So the vines come from vineyards that are more than 30 years old. Bodegas Shaya's winery and vineyards are located in the most southwestern part of the appellation in the province of Segovia. And the wines come from 30.5 hectares of very old Verdejo vines. So of course that means low yields. They're ungrafted. So sandy soils kind of, you can equate the two because phylloxera does not like sand. Mm-hmm. And this wine is partially fermented in barrels and then stays on the lees for several months before bottling. And it has a much kind of riper, bigger nose with still a nice citrus line going in there. Ooh, there's this lovely grapefruit peel quality. Ooh. I get stone fruit, but it's not the citrusy of the grapefruit juice, but more that peel that you can kind of taste. It has a nice minerality to it. I'm finding all these wines have a nice minerality to them. Yeah. And this lovely kind of herbal note to it. Very delicate, but in that kind of sage category. This one has a lot more intensity. This is a wine to, take seriously and have with food. So there you go.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, this just goes to prove that Verdejo is such a beautiful wine. And today we've shown two 2020 wines, and these youthful ones are really fun to drink in the summer, and they're so affordable. But the other two are both 2017 with more complexity, richness, and minerality, showing that these wines have potential to age, 5 to 10 years. It's amazing.
Absolutely. So Verdejo is the principal grape of Rueda and one that should be seeked out. Rueda should be mentioned among other great wines like Loire, Sancerre, Chablis, and Bordeaux. So, let's add that fifth category there, Rueda. We hope you enjoyed this latest episode. So give it a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more. Cheers.
Cheers.